That you are late today. We just had a slight technical hitch, but welcome to the Uhuru Kenyatta Institute. And today we would just like to give a response to the issues that were addressed and raised by the government spokesperson, Mr. Isaac Mwaura, on the 31st of May 2024, when he was addressing a press briefing, and it concerns the benefits of the retired president. Now, you've been given a press kit. A press kit will be going around right now. And in the press kit, there are documents that I will be speaking to as I address the issue. I will first try to respond to the issues that were raised by the government spokesperson, and then I will present the official position of the office. And I hope that's okay. So, in his statement, Mr. Mwaura indicated that the former President Uhuru Kenyatta received a lump sum payment of 48 million shillings as gratuity. I would like to confirm that that is correct, that he did receive the lump sum, but I also want to emphasize that gratuity is an entitlement accorded to every public officer on the expiry of service or once their contract is done. And just to give but an example of a few is the former Chief Justices, all former members of Cabinet, commanders of defense forces, that is CDFs, including the then Deputy President. He also received a gratuity, and including myself as a former spokesperson of State House. It is true that the former President is receiving his personal monthly allowances that are paid by the pension fund that is domiciled at Treasury, and he also has the medical cover. Now, on the issue of the retired president enjoying a fully furnished and maintained office space, as alluded to in the statement, this took us by surprise. Because it is public knowledge that State House has been very clear on the position of the office in Nyeri as the only office that the president should use based on the fact that the office has been bought by government. A position that was clearly articulated by the State House spokesperson, Hussein Mohammed, during a question and answer session when he was doing the press briefing of President RUTO'S visit to the United States of America. So the statement that the former president enjoys a fully furnished and maintained office of his choice provided by government is incorrect. To date, the office matter has never been addressed and has never been resolved. But I would, however, want to note, and I'd like you to note that the office in Nyeri was selected by the former president, the late former President Mwai Kibaki, suitable for himself. Just a note that I'd like you to take. Then I would like to confirm also that the office confirms that the former president was indeed allocated vehicles for his personal use, and that is the 2 Toyota Land Cruisers, like stated in the statement, 1 Mercedes-Benz, and 1 Range Rover, that is in use by the former First Lady, Mama Margaret Kenyatta. The 4 Toyota Prados that have been mentioned are in use as follows. 3 are used by the security detail that was given to the president, the former president, and 1 Toyota Prado that is being used by the office, as well as 1 Subaru Forester. Now, what the government spokesperson did not clarify is that the vehicles allocated to the former president for personal use were not new. They were in fact the cars that were part of his motorcade when he left Kasarani during the inauguration ceremony. And this was agreed upon by State House, that the former president uses these vehicles on transitional basis as they begin the process of procuring new vehicles as stipulated in the Presidential Benefits Act. That is 2 new vehicles of the retired president's choice, replaceable every 3 years, and each car having an engine capacity not exceeding 3,000 cc's. 2 four-wheel drive motor vehicles of the retired president's choice, also replaceable every 3 years, each vehicle having an engine capacity of 3,000 to 4,000 cc's. Just a point of note as well, the late President Daniel Arap Moi and the late President Mwai Kibaki were allocated and maintained more than double the number of vehicles that have been allocated to the 3rd retired president to ensure optimum running of his office. There were fuel cards that were issued, and the fuel cards were given